Hello everyone, I am Farooq here and welcome you all to today's session. Now today I'm going to announce a few things which are very important for you guys, all the people who are working out there in different companies or self-employed or in their own professions. And this is about launching a very special program which I'm doing, and that is called as Career Success Masterclass. So what are we going to do in this masterclass? First of all, this masterclass is a unique thing. It will be recorded lectures as well as live interactive lectures with you guys. And these are short duration lectures, like each lecture will be around 10 minutes at the most, and a series of these recorded lectures. What are we going to talk about in these lectures? We are going to talk about a lot of things. Number one, your mindset. Because in order to get successful in life, there are two very important things. One is you, and one is the market out there, the industry. So firstly, you have to understand who you are basically. So we are not going to talk about the spiritual aspects of who you are, but the literal aspects, like you use your mind, right, to do everything in life. In your work, in your personal life, everywhere, you use your mind. So how to sharpen the mind? If you use a blunt axe to cut a tree, the only thing that you will be successful in doing is, getting yourself tired and stressed out, but you'll not be able to cut the tree. The reason is that the axe is blunt. So when we use our mind throughout the day in order to do a lot of work, and we do work to earn money and earn a good life, if our mind is blunt, if it is not sharpened, what is going to happen? You are only going to burn out, or your efforts are going into a big waste. So the first thing we'll do is understand how to sharpen your axe, that is your mind. Number two, when you have sharpened the axe, another example I'll give you, and that is that if you throw a few seeds of a beautiful fruit tree on a piece of land, just a flat piece of land, what's going to happen? And then you invest a lot of money in the urea and insecticides and pesticides and watering and everything you do. Is anything going to turn up? Nothing. No fruits. No fruits. So the point is that first you have to make that land fertile. So similar is your brain. Unless it is fertile and it's ready to sow the seeds of ideas, the seeds of inspiration, the seeds of intuition, the seeds of the dreams, aspirations, and the most important thing, dedication. So all these things will work only if your mind is ready for it. If it's not ready, then no matter how much somebody tells you, you'll get motivated for a few minutes, but then after that, nothing is going to happen. So in order for these things to stay in your mind and give you the results, give you the fruits, you need to work on your mind. So the first thing we are going to do is work on your mind in terms of sharpening it, in terms of making it ready for a lot of ideas and opportunities. And then in the second aspect of this masterclass, we are going to see the opportunities which are out there in the world today. Okay, there are loads of opportunities, and there are loads of opportunities which can be encashed right now at this point of time, irrespective of the inflation and the war and everything which is going on in the world today. There are loads of opportunities, but the point is that you don't know about them. Why don't you know about them? Because you have never explored. So we learn a lot of strategies in this masterclass which will help you explore these opportunities and then work on these opportunities to make them real opportunities which you can encash. So how to explore these opportunities and how to exploit these opportunities. And when you do these two things, then a stage comes when you start ruling the market as a whole, like what Amazon and Google are doing today. So we'll take a lot of examples, real life examples. We'll study a lot of successful people, their autobiographies. We'll look into a lot of knowledge base which has been created by psychologists, by thinkers over the last 100 years. We'll use all of that. And by using everything that we have at our disposal, we'll learn a lot of things. So this is all about the masterclass. It will be around 15 to 20 hours of videos where I'll tell you, introduce you to something, then I'll give you a lot of homework to exercise, a lot of exercises, a lot of things that you have to do, because it's all about doing. It's not about learning. This masterclass is not about just delivering a lecture. It's about actual doing. So you'll do it and you'll learn from doing it. So that's about the masterclass, and you'll have a lot of fun. That is the least I can guarantee you. A lot of fun and a lot of results, amazing results, and that all depends on how much you are ready to do. Okay, so I would say join this masterclass today, and the link is in the description below. So that's one aspect. The second thing I want to announce today is that we are also launching, along with this masterclass, a unique program. So every week from next week, on Tuesdays and Fridays, we'll have live sessions. So I'll be coming on Tuesdays and Fridays evening after your office, maybe at 6 p.m. And on every Tuesday, we'll hear a story of a successful person. It can be Michael Phelps, who is one of the biggest swimmers of all times. It can be of Virat Kohli. It can be of Steve Jobs. It can be, any person. So it can be of sports persons, business people, scientists, academicians, social workers, students who have become very successful in life. So we'll be taking these stories, and the reason for taking these stories is to know about the pain points. What were their pain points? Because we all have our pain points, right? So they also had their pain points. They overcome those pain points through certain strategies, through certain decisions, through certain steps that they took. Okay, so we learn about that, and then we'll take out an inspiration from that story and try to imbibe in ourselves that what they did in order to become successful. If we can learn that, we can imbibe that inspiration into our mind and use it and become successful like them. So that will be a very interesting story session every Tuesday, and every Friday we'll talk about a lot of futuristic careers. Yes, a lot of futuristic careers which have great opportunity in the future and in the time to come, maybe next 10-20 years. So if you learn about these and you want to take up those careers in your life, then you will be super successful. So at the end, I'll just tell you one story today, one very short one in 2 sentences, like Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, how he became successful. So we'll take his story in detail on the coming Tuesday, that is next week. But right now I can only tell one thing, a trailer about him, that he was successful because of a very interesting circumstance, and that is that he was born at the right time. Now you'd ask me that how does it matter when you are born? Is it about some astrology or something? Absolutely not. But he was born in 1955, and the personal computers came, they were invented and they came into the market in 1975, and he was 20 at that time, at the right age, to enter that market, because he was just into his college days, and he took that opportunity. And next Tuesday I'll tell you how and what he did before that, before 1975, from 1968 to 75, what he did, we'll learn next Tuesday. And therefore, he could enter that market at the right time in 1975 when the PCs were invented. And he wrote the software, and today he is where he is. Everyone knows him. Had he born 2 years later or 2 years ahead of 1955, he wouldn't be here where he is today. So these are going to be some beautiful story sessions as well as futuristic career ideas. So what is going to rock tomorrow? What is going to rock in next 10 years and 20 years? That is what we are going to learn in these career sessions, so that if you enter right now at the right time, then next 10 to 15 years you will build something great out of it. So see you all there on next Tuesday and Friday, and then every week. And do join the masterclass. It is going to be an amazing journey and you learn a lot of things out of it. So the link of the masterclass is given below in the description of this video. See you there. Goodbye.